Alrighty then. Update for the people. I don't really know how much time has passed since I last came on screen, but I'm still in it, and it's a couple days. Somebody stole my phone, but luckily I got it back the next day somehow. Crazy shit, but worked out this one time. And there have been a curious mix and melee of fucking, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to put it. Just a bunch of weird shit. Like, I don't really know what's going on. Like, you know, I got this download and I had a vision of what was to come, and I knew that there would be a spiritual conflict or a growing spiritual conflict, and that's 100% accurate. But I guess I've kind of shifted gears in an unintentional pivot at this point, because you know, like, some motherfuckers that want to, I don't know, stand their ground and, you know, muscle up, bully up, whatever. And, you know, I was bullied like the first 12, 13 years of my life. And so I just, doesn't faze me. Like, just any kind of counter maneuver, you know, whether it's a fucking direct uppercut or just a spin move, like, clean. Like, no grass on the jersey. Fresh white. But I don't know, like, after so long, I guess I caught the wave, and at this point I am doing exactly what you wouldn't expect me to do. Like, it's trippy to me. It's trippy. I just, like, I don't really feel an actual threat. And then from the beginning, I decreed that we would no longer live in a fear-based society. And I wholeheartedly believe that from the beginning. So, you know, instead of me anticipating, you know, people trying to pull their scorpion, get over here, you know, motherfuckers, like, you know, I'm, you know, like, got my shoulders all puffed up and shit. I'm like, I leaned back and started riding a wave. And at this point, I have taken the Good Samaritan to a whole nother level. Like, everything's so different. Like, I ain't punching no clock. I ain't on nobody's fucking schedule. And of all things, I'm taking my baby mama's and my dad's advice. Like, people will often hear me speak of my mother and the many wise parables and you know, potent potables that she taught me, and Song of Psalms that I apply to life. But my father, I haven't brought him up lately, but of all things, he's the one that taught me patience. And I don't even want to get into how, but he did. And then my baby mama, she's the one that got me to pivot when I had my daughter, to live in the moment, and, you know, like, take in the now and be conscious of the now, and, you know, slow it down. And I really have. Like, I don't look at a clock. I don't even be looking at the phone no more. Like, I take strolls. Obviously, I already took strolls, but, like, I don't be taking no stroll that's, you know, where I gotta be somewhere by 2 o'clock, shit. Like, I really be strolling. Like, I stop and I will sit down with, you know, somebody that's having a psychotic break. And I realize that, you know, they might be seeing a different dimension, or caught in a spiritual entanglement that the average person, might not recognize what the symptoms are, or what the condition is, or that what they are personally witnessing actually is a reality to them. They are actually have a foot or 2 feet or both eyeballs in that dimension. Some people have not looked up yet. That goes back to my my lesson plan today, that I talk about Pac-Man. If you've gotten with me, and when I teach people, like, yo, when you realize what 3D is, like, you play Pac-Man, like front, back, side, but have you ever seen Pac-Man look up? No, you haven't. So if Pac-Man looked up, then that'd be 4D. But some niggas is unfortunately still stuck in 3D. But look at all the glory around, and this is, I'm not even really moving right now, but sun's out, fun's out, and this is 2-3 days before Christmas. It really ran up on me. Like, I plan to be back in the 10 by now, and now the clock's really ticking, and it's like I'm having to put on a show. But yeah, Good Samaritan shit, whole nother level. Like, I be stopping and talking to downtrodden people that are picking at the scabs of their feet because their shoes are, that worn out. And I give away my shoes, give away my hoodies. I sit with people that are on Fetty in a tunnel under the city, and they kind of look like they might overdose for like 25 minutes. So I sit there with them for 45 minutes, and I fucking listen to my music like I normally would, smoke cigarettes or whatever, and make sure they don't overdose, or that at least somebody else comes back and for them, offer them water or some shit. Just human decency. I guess that's the best way to put it. In a place where I was shown the least courtesy, I have ramped up like my effort to be the only motherfucker showing human decency in all applicable cases, because I really try to slow it down that much. And of course I can't touch everybody in one day, but the people I interact with, like, is the first thing I be telling them, because I was preparing to shape the format of how I would shoot, how I would interview, how I would conduct, and the format of my podcast, of my upcoming perhaps game show. But I haven't been set on anything. I keep tweaking it, and I mean, the best thing I really could come up with was to do what I normally do and freestyle it. I'm not freestyle rapping anymore, but it's the same concept, just freestyle showmanship, and I'm probably better at it. I don't know. I'm almost ready to rap again. But that's the first thing I tell people. I'm like, yo, I got time today. Please, like, tell me your story. I'm a writer. Like, I want to know. Like, I'm gonna write about this shit. I tell these motherfuckers, like, yo, like, I don't care what you thought your lane was, or how it was portrayed, or how it was seen, or if it even crossed the street, nigga, I'm gonna get your story out, because I'm that deep in the trenches. And I guess that's the easiest way to sum it up. So kind of got an early jump on today. I have a lot to do. I have 2 venues to make it to that I haven't ever been to, and I've been putting this off for the longest. And so today on my list is Red Rocks and Silverton. I hope I make it to both. If not, I'll at least make it to Red Rocks. And there's no turning back. So Las Vegas Detail Man, Adrian Craighead, still standing 10 toes tall, and amplifying courtesy and the frequencies of benevolence and gratitude and patience and love out into the ether. 1.